welcome to Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer. Now, I have some things to talk about. Why did I take a break off of World War II? Why did I take a break off the futuristic games? This is actual gameplay footage of me playing Call of Duty Ghost online. And actually, let me change this gun right now because I don't feel safe with that. And surprisingly, a lot of people are playing it now. And I want to talk about key features, why I took a break of the newer Call of Duties and start playing the old Call of Duties that I have right now, so like Advanced Warfare and Ghost. Well, I'm gonna tell you the reasons why. First of all, I'm tired of all this loot box system stuff where supposedly it's well cosmetic or non-cosmetic, however you want to put it, because each Call of Duty is different. Because of different companies, it's really because of the fact that loot boxes these days started ruining the game lately, and I'm losing my flow. Like, I'm literally losing my flow for Call of Duty lately, and for good reason, because I'm gonna tell you the list. Lately, hit markers is hit marker city lately. I'm not saying that it doesn't in this game, but Call of Duty Ghosts is one of my favorite games by far, and the reason being is you can actually take out your targets a lot quicker. Oh man, this guy is booking it. He's like a mean machine, and you can take out your targets. That's one. The maps in Call of Duty Ghost were actually... I didn't know how I got hit, but okay. The maps in Call of Duty Ghost were actually not useless, but they were huge, and they played great roles in their DLCs. Like, you could play as the Predator, you could play as Michael Myers, and for God's sake, you can do a lot of things with your field orders, and it made Call of Duty literally good, really good. And it's not just Call of Duty Ghosts. I feel like it's good. Just saying, all the old Call of Duties, from Modern Warfare, from the real old Call of Duties, from there to Modern Warfare 3, to Black Ops 1 and 2, and Ghost, that was it. Those were the great ones. And people are probably going to be saying in this video, well, why Ghost? Well, I like Extinction. It was at your own pace, how you play multiplayer, at your own pace, and there weren't a lot of spawn flips, and that's why I liked it about Call of Duty Ghosts. There weren't a lot of spawn flips, and for good reason, because the maps were big. And as a Call of Duty player, you're supposed to adapt and learn and mind your surroundings, and that what made Call of Duty good, because you get the drop on somebody. You literally got the drop on somebody, and unless they did not have UAV, you would have got the drop on them. You know? You would have essentially removed the enemy from the equation, you know? And now we got these perks where, I think it was Claudine or Constantine, whatever you want to call it, from World War II, and there was a perk that was similar to it. I forgot its name as well. I forgot its name, where a player can well, a player can actually detect an enemy if they were close to them. And the whole base of Call of Duty was to basically have the drop on the player and eliminate them. Okay? You would have came up behind them, knife them away way you saw fit, and it would not be any problem. It would have not been a problem. Is this an enemy? Yeah, it is an enemy. So, but now we have these ridiculous noobish perks that it ruins the concept of the game for what it was. It was a military game. It was it was one of those what do you call it? Boots on the ground. You had your perks, you had your guns, you had your attachments, you know, and it was up to you as a player what you do from there, you know. And I feel like we have these limits of how we place our attachments for good reason, yeah, sure. But yeah, it's becoming the same formula where we having loot crates, where we can't buy our skins, and this is what I love about the old Call of Duties. If you had a skin, right, and hear me out, if you saw a skin in the PlayStation Store and you liked it and you want it on your gun, you would easily play for it. You would easily paid for it, and you would have basically show off, or you know, show it to your friends, or and there were some camels that were disgraceful, you know, like the unicorn. Like, people would have bought the unicorn just to kill people off with it, and it would have been a massive embarrassment to that player that just absolutely got obliterated, you know. And it would have been a joke camels. I love a joke camels, you know. But now it's like, and now it's like we don't have that freedom anymore, where we're not allowed to buy the skins that we wanted, us as players, and that's pretty sad, really. It's literally sad for me, you know. I like buying my own camos. I like buying my own costumes, and Ghost was the epitome of that. So is I think it was whatever you want to call it, Modern Warfare. I think it was Modern Warfare. You would have bought your skins, I think. I'm not entirely sure if you would or could. I don't know. But I remember buying skins, I think. I don't know. Comment down below if that was the case. And hit markers. I want to address hit markers.
Enemy SATCOM active.
Hit markers.
We've lost the lead.
Oh, how I explain this. This is a tough situation.
Damn it. Guard dog killed in a
Hit markers. There you go. My dog got him. He has to got him. Let me see that. I want to see this for a second. Is it? Yes? No? No? Ah, you wouldn't show me? Okay. But yeah. Hit markers lately in Call of Duty has been really bad. I'm talking about, if no one's gonna address it, I might as well address it right now. I'm gonna address it right now, and I'm gonna tell you why it's bad. Alright? You can say whatever you want. It's, if you experiment and actually try it out, you get why. I've been experiencing, and it has nothing to do with connection issues. It has nothing to do with, my internet is fine. I feel like wasting a clip on a player, and I took the time to sit down, and the last Call of Duty I was playing was World War II. Took the sit down, and I played it against a friend, and we counted how, and we tested this out. How long can a player last if if, okay, how long can a player last when they die? All right, so I took one of the best guns with the best attachments on it. You would think it would have been a piece of cake, but it wasn't. For a moving target, it wasn't. You're going to get hit. I counted how many hit markers we had, and the highest amount of hit markers was 5. And I like Call of Duty Ghost because it doesn't take that much hit markers to eliminate someone, you know. And it's you have to be cautious of your surroundings. And then back to where that clouding perk, whatever you want to call it, that appeared in Black Ops 3. Now, Black Ops 3, I can see that perk actually arriving in Black Ops 3 because there's a good reason, because it's the future, you know? It's literally the future, and I'm running my head around like a headless chicken. Okay, got him. And the future, you would have variety of options, you know? Oh man, I got someone right behind me. Oh! But anyway. It was the future. You would have had all the abilities. The sky's the limit. That's what I say, you know? Sky's the limit. You would have had so many opportunities in Black Ops 3, and which is very understandable because it does take place in the future. Now, what does not make sense is that they put clonidine, that same perk, in World War II. Okay, Call of Duty was always about minding your surroundings and get the drop on somebody, and if you did not see that guy, that was clearly your fault, you know, because you weren't watching your back. Because this game is not really truly a team-based game. Because if you were playing Team Deathmatch, you would have run it solo, run around and eliminate players, and you know, etc., etc. You know, and yeah, that was one of my main problems in Call of Duty, is the hit markers, is the fact you don't get to have the drop on somebody anymore like you used to. How did I die? Oh, he was hanging way in the back. Okay, and it's really a shame, really. Love the leaning system in the Call of Duty Ghost, and ooh, payback, baby. What else were we going to talk about? Oh yeah, the field orders. I cannot stress enough that the field orders were fantastic. They were good because they play a pivotal role on the maps. And hear me out here again. You can play as Myers. You can play as the Predator. You can play as yeah, Myers, the Predator. I got stuff. And you would have the nuke. Let me get a different gun. You know? There we go. That's much better. Never mind. I tried.
Enemy CENTCOM spotted. Watch your 6.
And we had our first dark map. I mean, as in dark, as in DC dark. All right. Sorry, wrong comparison, but you know, yeah. I am ashamed of myself what I just said, though. Please forgive me. But yeah, for any DC fan out there, sorry, but it's the movies lately has been pretty dark. Where is people? Where is people when I want people?
Victory is almost ours.
People. People. Okay. That's one.
CENTCOM enabled. You know where to find them.
Like right now I got a field order. I completed it. Let's see what I have. But yeah, the field orders play a pivotal role in each specific map. One map you can get a nuke and it would change the map drastically. One map you can become a Michael Myers. The other map you can actually destroy a bridge and something about biohazard or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, man, that's what I missed. And speaking about pivotal roles, I was mostly very, very upset about what happened to the divisions in World War II. Alright, you can say all you want. It's like, well, divisions still have the perks inside them. Well, that's nice and dandy, but we're not talking about that. Of course, they'll have the perks, you know. But my real, true, main concern is the abilities of those divisions. The abilities, as in, you would have had infantry had bayonetas. You had airborne had silencers, and they weren't attachments in any form of way. They didn't take any form of attachment spots, you know, attachment slots. It was for that division and that division alone for those specific guns. And to take that away during the Resistance update, I think it was, or was it the Resistance update? I don't know. It made the game less fun, and they changed the sprinting of the airborne into gun-ho. I do not like gun-ho for the life of me. I hate that perk. It's not meant for me. It never was meant for me. You know, and a man like me gets to choose what he likes or dislikes, you know. And like I said, you see an actual video of Ghost 2018 gameplay, and it's lovely that the fact that people are still playing it to this day. Yeah, it made the divisions feel worthless to me. It literally did. And before that clonidine perk came popped up, you would have had to drop on people quickly. You would have ran throughout the whole map and catch them from behind, and they wouldn't have no time to react. They would have had no chance at all to react. Of course, there are some smart players out there. If you were one of those smart players, you know, shout out to you. You would have turned right behind you, and you would have used the UAV to your advantage. And you know, and that's you're supposed to mind those surroundings. And it is a shame. This really is a shame. What else? Loot boxes. Loot boxes wasn't even a thing. And the fact that they actually had the audacity to put it on a Call of Duty game, you know, just to drop more money down, it's not right. I don't want to spend. I want to work for my weapons. I want to work for it, you know, not this scrap stuff where I get currency and get like 100 a piece or 200 a piece for each match or whatever the case may be. And you have very little chance on getting the skin you wanted. Very little chance, you know. It's all about chance. It's a roulette, you know. And you can say anything you want about loot boxes. I feel like it doesn't need to be in consoles, you know. It does not need to be in consoles in any shape or form. It was in PC because PC had those certain games where, you know, where it's like MOBA games, you know. MOBA games had something like that, loot boxes, and they're making a pretty penny off of that, you know. And I miss buying my own camo skins and stuff like that. Oh, wow, I can't believe that happened. He raged. That guy must have raged. My God. Yeah. So there's a lot of things I miss about this game because I took a break off of these stuff, and and if you're tired, like how I am, about these newer Call of Duties, and you're tired of this, you know, consistency of loot crates, ridiculous hit markers. Oh man, I would have humiliated him. These loot crates, these ridiculous consistent hit markers, the sheer amount of small maps. Now I'm tired of small maps. You know, and the next Call of Duty will be like Call of Duty Box Room, where you're like stuck in a small box and you're just nothing but to stare at the other guy. I'm tired of those small maps. I want big maps. I literally do want big maps, because the fact is, this is because it causes less spawn flipping. All right, it causes less spawn flipping, and you would have yeah, I got nothing to say right there. Gee, except it costs less spawn flipping. Yeah, there you go. There you have it. I'm tired of people, especially it happens to my team a lot. You know, if you're that guy that likes to run and gun, more power to you. I do the same. But I'm just tired of people spawn flipping it. Just hold down and spot, hold down, and at least bunker down, dude. I mean, don't run into your death, you know, and spawn flipping it and screw over your teammates, because that's pretty much the cause of a few of my deaths lately in the newer Call of Duties, because you have that one player that bursts in, you know, gun ho, taking everybody, you know, taking names and shit like that, and he'll spawn flip it, and I'll be a sniper and I'm holding down, and I'm getting a few kills myself, and has some bouncy betties in the back, and next thing you know, he spawn flips it, and then I don't have, you know, not a shot, you know, I don't have a time to react or a secondary to use it. Secondary to use, you know, and I just want big maps to reappear in the game again, and I remember Stonehaven, I think it's in this game, where I was able to actually feel like I'm sniping, you know, and I get to sneak up on players without having to worry. See, right there, that's proves he doesn't even see me. He doesn't even notice me. Senpai did not notice me today. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. UAV. I love the UAV in this one. Very well done, UAV. How you need 3 UAVs to see players. Okay. Kill one enemy by jumping. Oh! No! I got wrecked. And what's good about these old servers is that you can actually tell who has pretty much bad internet, you know? You can kind of tell if you had good internet or not. And I gotta say, yeah, yikes. Yeah, pretty much. I gotta say that it's one of the key features of having a full experience to have a good connection, and people who do not, you know, you get advantage of that player and stuff like that. Ghost, I miss the you take your time, you would have killed your players, you would have choose what kind of skin you want, paying for it. They had big maps. you would earn the attachments, the guns, because the first DLC guns, you know, why not? And yeah, it's pretty much my analysis of this game, you know. I don't know why people dislike this game, but to each is their own. Everyone had their own opinions about it. So, yeah. So we're playing Stonehaven.
Team deathmatch.
Holy crap. Come on, give it to
Meeting
me.
is over, sweetheart. Time for battle.
Bolt action. Loving it. Oop, time to go down. That was good.
We're in the lead. Finally playing like you got a pair.
Okay. Okay. Huh. I don't see anybody. Oh, missed him. Oh, that was a surprise. Okay.
We've lost the lead. What is your major malfunction?
I remember they used to snipe here.
We're in the lead. Finally playing like you got a pair.
Oh. Nice. Okay. Sorry, bud. We're just in the way. Oh. Oh man, I missed the ranking song. Oh man. You can go back to where you came from, please. Please and thank you. Alright. Jesus, man. This is like a throwback and a half. Ooh, he had armor. That's pretty sweet. Ouch. Is he sitting there the whole time? Oh, I didn't even notice the guy right behind him. That was actually pretty cool. Oh, he came from behind. Nice, nice. Okay, spawn flipped it. Oh, I didn't have enough ammo. Well, I have enough ammo now. I was doing fine. I was doing really good. Okay. Ouch. If it wasn't the first one, it was the second. Oh, I didn't even see him in the corner of my eye. It was like a dark figure. Oh. Oh! He was still up there. There you go.
I didn't say you could quit.
Sup? Oh, wow. That's very creative. Very creative.
You're running out of time, soldier.
There you have it.
Hell of a win, boys. Now hit the showers.
I'm gonna do one more game, and that'll be it for this episode of Ghost 2018. I didn't do all right. I didn't do bad. I should have done better. So we're in another map, a very old one. Forgot the name already right off the bat, but let's see how I do. And I'm gonna be quiet on this one to actually focus. So forgive me if I haven't talked.
We've lost the lead. What is your major malfunction? We're in the lead. Finally playing like you got a pair. Enemy SATCOM active.
Oh, he got me. Oh, I forgot. I forgot about that. Okay. Ah, I gotta really destroy that thing.
Enemy CENTCOM spotted. Watch your six.
Okay. Okay. Good thing it's destroyed.
Friendly Oracle. Get him spotted and shotted.
Oh, he got me good. He really did.
Active. Strike while they're weak.
Ah.
Push harder.
Maybe I should have went and didn't went for him. I highly doubt I survived, but
Enemy ground jammer. Be careful out there.
no, that's fine. Nice, real nice. Oh! Right in the enemy's territory. Nope. Nope. Sorry, guys. Gotta push you back. See ya! I want to knife him. Oh, he got me for sure.
Enemy CENTCOM active.
Ow! That hurted. We won.
Mission accomplished. Hit the racks, boys.
So I hope you appreciate this video of my opinions and seeing this this Call of Duty in general for people who like Call of Duty Ghost. You know, tell me, leave a comment down below. Tell me what's your favorite Call of Duty, your favorite Call of Duty of all time, and make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and always stay chibi.